Have you ever been in a situation where you know what was right, but it was easier to choose what was wrong? So that moment is where ethics really begins. So good day everyone, I am Charlie A. Sutina, and in this video, I will reflect on my learning in ethics by discussing my key learnings, the personal impact of these lessons, and how I will apply them in real life situations. Okay, so now key learnings. So in this ethics course, I learned that ethics is not only about identifying what is right or wrong, but about understanding why something is right and choosing to act on it even when it is difficult. So one important concept I learned is moral responsibility, which means being accountable for my actions and their consequences. For example, in school. So this applies when I choose to do my own work honestly instead of copying. So even if it is easier, right? So another key learning is ethical decision making. So I learned that decisions should not be based only on personal benefit, but also in fairness and how they affect others. For instance, in group work, it is unethical to rely on others without contributing. So, I also learned the importance of respect and empathy. So, ethics taught me to understand different perspectives and treat others fairly, even when I disagree with them. So these lessons help me realize that ethics is something we practice daily, not just something we study. So these learnings had a strong impact on how I think and act, because before I sometimes focus on convenience, like finishing tasks quickly without thinking deeply about my actions. But now I am more mindful of doing what is right. So for example, I avoid shortcuts like copying answers and instead take time to understand my work. My perspective also changed because I became more aware of how my actions affect others. So in simple situations like conversations or group tasks, I try to be more respectful and considerate. So I also became more responsible and disciplined. Instead of making excuses, I try to take accountability for my actions. So overall, this subject helped me develop integrity, which means doing the right thing even when no one is watching. I will apply these learnings in different areas of my life. So in school, I will practice honesty by doing my own work and avoiding cheating. So, I will also participate actively and contribute fairly in group activities. So, in real life situations, I will apply ethical decision making by thinking carefully before acting and considering the consequences of my choices. For example, if I face a situation where I can benefit unfairly, I will choose what is right instead of what is easy. Yes, and at home and in my community, I will show respect, responsibility, and fairness in my actions, such as helping others and being accountable for my responsibilities. So that the for my personal growth, I will continue improving my values, staying disciplined, and making ethical choices even in challenging situations. In conclusions, this ethics course taught me important values and life lessons that shape my decisions and behavior. So these learnings will guide me to become a responsible, fair, and ethical individual. So in the end, ethics is not just about knowing what is right, but having the courage to do what is right. So as I move forward, I will carry these lessons with me. So not only as a student, but also as a person. So thank you everyone.